run the game. I run the game. I run the macro, my name. I run the game.
What up, everybody? Charles Macro here today, back again, jumping into a new indie title. It just hit full release. This one is called Avorion. Now, if you saw my introductory overview, that was episode 0, talking about this game and how great it is, how addictive it is, and this is a really, really dope game. And I actually purchased it, but the devs, because of the games I play, sent a key. So I may just do a giveaway. So let me know in the comments if you think I should get that key away. And I do that so someone can win it. And I may get some more just to give away, because this game is dope, all right? We can go ahead and jump into it. You can check out the overview if you hadn't seen it. I want to go on and get going. So yeah, this is a great sandbox space survival type of game. I won't call it so much survival, it's an action RPG, all right? I've been playing it here, I've been playing on my laptop. Yo, this game is super addictive. I put a lot of time into it already. What we'll do, we'll go ahead and create a new one. Let's see, my first one was Macro Galaxy. Since y'all watching with me and y'all are part of the Macro Elite, we're gonna call this Macro Elite Galaxy. That's how we're gonna start it. IC will be Macronia Uni, that's for Universe 2020. Macronia Uni 2020. If you want to use the same seed. Now the game does procedurally generate, so I don't know if you, even if you use the same seed, if you'll get everything the same or if it'll still be different because of the procedurally generated nature of the game. Maybe certain suns will be in the same. I don't know. It's a huge galaxy. If you use this, let me know. All right, we gonna go and jump into this thing and start this thing. With transporter software equipped on your ship combined with a transporter block, fighters will be able to pick up cargo ores for you. This is especially important for mining carriers. So yeah, I've been playing again because I really wanted to get the gist. I didn't want to look too, out the water, but I like to play games blind. This isn't completely blind, but I still haven't totally learned all of the systems. But I have built a ship or so, explored a little bit, found some of the things out with the mechanics of the game. All right, so if you guys have played this and you're very, very familiar with the game, if you're expert, I'm gonna do some things, but let me know in the comments if I'm messing up, if I could do things better. I always like the info and the tips to help. All right, so when you start out the game, you're in this drone. This is your trusty dusty drone. Let's zoom it around. Now, although it looks kind of big right here, it's actually very small in comparison. You see, this is like a space station right here. This is your resource depot. They always start you in a home area, one of those. And I think you can change your home area, but for now, we're starting out. We're starting out. So we're gonna go. What you want to do out gate? You want to mine asteroids, right? But you don't just mine any asteroid. Now these little pop-ups will always pop up. We're gonna click don't show again because they're gonna keep telling us to mine at the resource depot. You'll see that happen. So again, you have your regular asteroids. What we want to do is go for these little gold asteroids right here. This is iron, okay? If you press spacebar as you're using your W to go forward, it will boost. You see we get up to 300 millis a second. All right. If you guys are great builders, let me know. I like to use people's ships in my playthrough. So let me know if you're a builder and you want me to use one of yours. I'll check it out. Hit me in the comment box. And it may make the series, all right? Now, I am going to do some buildings. And I'm not the super duper builder, I admit it. But I do like to build and have fun. I grew up playing with Legos. So I do like to build, create, craft. It's just fun. It's something satisfying. And it's something very satisfying about this game. It's voxel based, so even when you're breaking up these asteroids and you hear things plopping in, and I don't know, man, this game is mad addictive. I did not know how addictive it would be. All right, now if we press I, we can see up there iron. You see iron, titanium, naonite, trinium, xanion, agonite, and Avorion. So of course the first one you start with is I say the least valuable. It's still gonna be very valuable, but we'll say it's like the least valuable of all of the resources. And it is the least, it's the heaviest. It's gonna protect you the least, but when you're starting out, it's definitely gonna add more protection, and it'll be what you use to build your first ships. Progression of this game is really well done, and again, the loot is really well done. I promise you, if you like games of this type, if you like space games of the survival-ish nature, the games where you explore, the games where you craft, harvest, build, this game will have you stuck for hours, I promise you. So we're gonna continue harvesting these asteroids. Now what I like to do when I start out, I actually like to build a little extra so I can sell. All you need is about, and you see down there in the bottom right, it also shows you what you're actively gathering. So we have 1,400 total, but every time we break a segment, the parentheses will tell you how much you're actually collected at that moment. So you only need about 2,000-3,000, we'll say, to build a starting ship. But you also need titanium very soon. So the only ones you can find in the beginning are iron and titanium, right? But titanium is very sparse or very scarce, okay? Show you one other thing. So it's very scarce. This is our map, right? This is like the galaxy map. We're trying to get to the center right here, okay? This center Nova looking thing here, that is where the Avorion is. And the closer you get toward it, as you go through these different sectors, segments, you'll start to find the rarer, those rarer resource types that we were talking about, those rare material types like titanium, nanite. So as we move in closer, it's gonna be mainly gold. If I probably went around this whole area, I would find some titanium somewhere, but it's mainly gonna be gold, mainly gonna be gold. So let's go over here. And I'm saying gold, I'm sorry, it's golden, but it's mainly gonna be iron. It's mainly gonna be iron. Then you'll find ones with more titanium, and eventually it'll be that nanite. And it'll be a little bit, you know, and then the more you go in closer, it'll be more nanite, and you'll find one of the next one, so on and so on. So again, I like to get up, sometimes I do about 8,000 or 10,000, because you can sell some early and you can make you some extra money. But if you do go ahead and make your next level of ship, if you do that early, you can move faster because this drone is limited. And the drone is basically like your, what you want to call it? Whenever you die, you always have your drone. And you can lose your ships. I believe the game used to have insurance, but now they changed it to like a token. It's like a resource token that will revive your ship once it blows up in its exact state. It'll rebuild it, kind of like you cloned it one time, but you can only have one resource token per ship at a time. So you can't like collect a bunch of them, buy 20 of them, and just recklessly blow your ships up. You can only get that one, use it, and then you'll have to get another. But the drone, you always had a drone. So if you somehow lost everything, lost all your ships, you can build multiple ships, which is dope. You lost your whole fleet, or the one that you're using early, you always have your drone. All right, cool. So we're at 3,000. Now, the reason titanium comes in handy early, titanium allows you to build your first generators. Generators are like, you know, your engine of your ship. Of course, you have your thrusters, but the generator is like we'll say it's like the battery. And the more of those you have, the more power you can output, which usually is going to coincide with a bigger ship. You can't make those with iron though. With iron, you're basically limited. So you can't make a small ship, but it's only gonna have a certain amount of stock power. And then when you need more, you're going to have to find some titanium. But again, it is around here. I actually can see one off in the distance. Ooh, I can see one off in the distance. So what we'll do, we're gonna go ahead and go to that titanium. That'll give us enough to do one generator. So when we do build our first ship, we'll build a generator, and that'll let us make it a little doper. Where did I see that? I know I saw it. As you start to play, you start to recognize these jammies. There's some titanium way over there. Now I would still keep getting these. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these on my way. Ain't no point in me passing this and not collecting. We gon' collect. We gon' collect. We gon' collect. Like I said, what's dope about this game, as you grow, as you start to build secondary ships, you can have them roll with you, they'll protect you, but you also can make them mine. Like the AI automation is already well done in this game. Sometimes it takes some time and development to work out the AI elements and having extra drones and things of that nature. They already have this automation down. It ain't perfect. It ain't perfect all the time, but it does work. So we could build multiple ships once we progress, and we can have them do this for us while we go do other things, while we explore, while we trade, while we raid if we wanted to raid, while we pirate. They can keep collecting these resources so as we get ready to build our next ships, or we can just sell it for more money. Again, it's so many ways to earn money. You can be a trader, and I mean it's dope. Like, this game isn't about trying to get you to grind for microtransactions, make the game overly grindy like some of the big AAAs we know of. No, you can find multiple ways to make tons of money on this game, and that is what is so dope. Whatever you like, you can even just sit back and be like a scary type and be like, oh, okay, when the pirates come in, you let the big boy frigates of that area fight them, and then you just sneak in and send a couple shots at the end to help them, and they'll send you some money like, oh, thank you for helping. And then you also can go and loot what is left. Another cool part, you let them do the dirty work and you can loot what's left. Ooh, I actually see a few. Ooh. I don't want to get too far away, but I see like 2 or 3 titaniums. So the titanium is white. The color coding is the exact same as what you see. Yep, look at that. It's a little far away. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna cut us back because I want to stay by that shipyard. Because one of the things with this game, as you start to build your crafts, you need a crew. And the bigger you make things, or the more different elements you put on your ship, the more crew that you need. All right. So we want to stay near the, you got to always do that at like a space station or something. So we want to stay near the shipyard. So this is titanium. As I said, they're all color coded. Yeah, just added that to our encyclopedia. The new entry. Good. This is working out well. Because sometimes it's there, but you have to fly so far you don't even want to go to it. Sometimes your like your shipyard or your resource station is like it's like 40, 50 kilometers away, which when you're in this little drone takes forever. When you're in a bigger ship, you can warp a lot faster and get there. But yeah, when you're in that early, it's like, that's too far. So we're gonna go ahead and collect us some titanium. Even if we just get like 1,000 or so, we can make a couple generators, and that'll help us to make a ship that we can do more with. Now, when I build these ships, again, for you experienced Avorion players, you know, any tips, any info, man, I always appreciate that. As I'm trying to make a ship that moves well, you know, still uses the resources right, and still puts the thrusters and things in the right areas. And also, there are things that, you know, you use or don't even have to use. Sometimes I forget to add certain things because there are shields, different type of ways to protect your armor, and it's always a balance of the weight, the physics, things of that nature. So again, man, I always appreciate the tips and the info. It helps me and it helps others who are watching. I may even do some streaming as well. All right, cool. So if you want to see some streaming, let me know in the comments. Maybe do some streaming on this. This game is just, it's very addictive. I have already put quite a few hours into it. All right. So yeah, this is great. Da. Snoop Dogg. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish collecting this. The third one, I'm gonna go ahead and get some titanium from, get a little bit more, and I'll meet you guys back at the shipyard. All right, guys, so we got the needed resources and we are heading towards the resource depot. This is the station. The name is the Quadas. That's the Quadas faction. No, Quadas is the station. The Switiu organization. Okay, the Switiu organization. Now you hit F to interact. You can interact from a distance as long as you can get it in your focus. Look at the bulletin board, refine raw ores or trade resources. But to actually trade, even though we can see it, you have to dock. So you want to get as close to the dock as you can, and then you'll get F for the tractor beam. Since we're small, we got to get really close. Come on. Oh, that ain't the right dock. The dock is over here. And yeah, it's not. There we go. F for tractor beam. I mean, normally it's not that doggone close to dock. Let's head out a little bit and come back around. It's acting a little wonky. There we go. There we go. There we go. So you hit F. These same things come up. What we want to do is trade resources. So this is just some early trading. The trading system is way more vast than this. Okay, this is the most basic trading right here, which is go mine some resources, come to the resource depot or another station that accepts these resources. But actually the resource depot, I believe, are the only ones that accepts straight resources like iron, titanium, naonite, etc. The other ones you might find scraps or fragments that you can refine and things of that nature. So they have 15,000, so we could buy some in this early area. We got 10,000 up here at the top left, and we have titanium. We want to go to sell, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna sell half of this. So we're gonna keep 5 to build. We're gonna sell 5. Bam. So we got 21,000. So now we have 31,000 total. Gives us a little bit more wiggle room with our build. But that's some early trading. And even though I don't want to get rid of any titanium, because I have 2,178, I'm gonna sell 178 just so we can say we sold some. Bam. All right, and that actually made us another 1,000. We made 1,000 just off 178 titanium. So I mean, you get into the millions, billions, maybe even trillions on this game, but stuff starts to really cost. You get bigger ships, bigger elements added. But that is the early trading system. And I mean, this game, it has things in it because you look at the look and you don't think that it will be as expansive. I mean, you trade all types of resources, wheat, like food, sheep, livestock. They have casinos where people are, you know, you have to mentally see it, but they're in there gambling, but it'll be lots of money in there that you can win. It's so many different types of stations and resources being traded. It's crazy. Actually, let me look at this refined raw resources. So yes, we'll find ore and we'll find scraps. When you find these scraps, you can trade them in and they'll refine them for you. So 2% tax here. Now, depending on how well you are with the faction in the area you're in, it might be an 8% tax. So you always want to kind of keep your home area in mind, or befriend and go to the home areas of people that you're friendly with in their faction, and they'll show you way more love. We'll look at glance at factions in the next one. I won't even open that up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over here to the shipyard. I just want to be beside the shipyard because the one thing you can't do here is you can't hire crew, and we're gonna need to hire crew once we start building in the next one. You come with a few general crewmen, I think, that comes with your ship, but you don't get a lot. And so here is the shipyard. So we're gonna head over there. It's like 32 away. It's gonna take us a little bit of time to get there, maybe a minute or so. Since we're in this drone, again, it will be a lot quicker with a faster ship. But what I'm gonna do, well, I'm gonna head over here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna come back in the next one and we're gonna build our first ship. I don't want to make this too long. This first one, we just wanted to collect. We wanted to get started in the game, introduce you to the drone, collect some resources, and do a quick little basic trade so we see how that systems work. But we're gonna really do some more advanced trading later. I still have to even learn the system, but some interstellar trading where you can really make some real money. All right, I may even grab a few more resources, even though we done sold while we here since I'm gone. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do that while we jet out. I'm gonna collect a few more of these. But yeah, guys, make sure you like for me. Hit that like button if you're really interested in this game and you want me to keep coming with these cool indie titles. Shout out to the Dells for the extra key. Again, I actually had already bought it because I really was interested in the game. It's a great suggestion. But have an extra key, and so stick with me, watch, like, and I'll I'll go ahead and do a giveaway, and I may do some giveaway with this one. Of course, some of my other games that I play, if you're interested in them. For you experienced players, and even if you've never played it, let me know in the comment box what you think about this game so far, man. All right, let me know what you think. Always your tips, your info is always appreciated. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. All right, share this, and you know, even if you want to contribute, you want to help me to keep being able to play dope games like this, or even just buy the newer ones that I find it interested in, you know, you always can contribute. It's always appreciated, guys. Not necessary, but always appreciated for those of you that have done it, that do it, that want to do it, man. Much appreciated. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Charles Macro, Avorion. Man, game dope, very addictive. Thank you for stopping through. Holla at you in the next one. And make sure you watch the series, man. Get ready, man. We're gonna do a whole playlist. I'm gonna have these dropping regularly, man. So, Charles Macro, Avorion, thank you for stopping through, and I'm gonna holla at you. Peace.
I run the game. I run the game. I run the macro, my name. I run the game.